of YouTubers that have come and gone, and we miss some of them. My name is AJ with Most Amazing, and these are the top 10 missing YouTubers we hope come back in 2024. At number 10 is Filthy Frank. Filthy Frank pushed boundaries like no other. At his peak, he was probably your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. With over 6 million subscribers, his wacky characters like Pink Guy and offbeat humor set him apart. He actually invented the Harlem Shake craze, flipped the script on vlogging, and had crafted a whole new YouTube experience. But all good things must come to an end, as he had to step away. Why? Well, because life threw him a curveball. He grappled with a condition causing seizures, and Filthy Frank was taking a toll on his mental health. So he switched lanes. Enter Joji, his musical persona. You've probably bopped to his tunes, as he's just as mainstream in music as he was on YouTube. See, doing Filthy Frank was literally harming him, so he made a tough call to safeguard his well-being. So maybe it's for the best that he doesn't return, but there's no denying that we all miss Filthy Frank, even if he's on to bigger and better things these days. At number 9 is Skydoesminecraft. Once upon a time, Skydoesminecraft was a huge deal in the Minecraft YouTube world. Adam Dalberg gathered over 11 million subscribers with his Minecraft content, but in 2018, Adam changed things up, probably on account of Minecraft fatigue, changing the channel to Skydoeseverything. Turns out, people didn't love everything as much as they loved Minecraft. The last video from Skydoeseverything came out a year ago, and then silence. But it wasn't because fewer people were watching. There was some serious stuff that went down with Adam's ex, accusing him of mistreating her and other women. She posted a long message on Twitter saying that Adam was a bad guy, and after that, other YouTubers started saying Adam was difficult to work with. Since those allegations, Adam hasn't said anything and has basically abandoned all of his accounts. The crazy thing is, in 2022, someone tried to sell the Skydoeseverything channel for a whopping 900K, but selling channels is against YouTube's rules, so it's still hanging in limbo. We haven't heard much about Adam in 2023, and it's unclear if there are any legal actions against him. Looks like he won't be coming back to YouTube anytime soon. If you're enjoying this video so far, please support the channel by pressing like, subscribing to Most Amazing, and ringing that notification bell. It's free, so why not? At number 8 is Ray William Johnson, who was a big deal on YouTube back in the day. His show Equals 3, where he reacted to funny videos, was a hit. People loved it, but then he decided to hit the brakes and try some new stuff. Around 2014, he said peace and left the show. Fans were bummed. His network, Maker Studios, also gave him a hard time, and after Ray left, others took over the show, but fans just didn't vibe with him. They wanted Ray back. He didn't return, but switched gears to vlogging instead of doing Equals 3 again. We miss those days of his hilarity commentary on videos. And it would be awesome if he made a comeback in 2024. People still remember him, and his return would be so epic. So epic. At number 7 is Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles took a step back from making videos because of a past mistake she made. You see, back in 2011, she did an impersonation of rapper Nicki Minaj while wearing makeup to impersonate her, which obviously doesn't fly. After apologizing for it, she left the platform, and since then, she went quiet online, deleting her Instagram and Twitter accounts. People were wondering if she'd ever return. Now, recently, a fan bumped into Marbles and her fiance at a mall. The fan snapped a pic of Marbles looking casual next to a Foot Locker. The fan posted the pic on Twitter and it blew up instantly. Loads of retweets and likes flooded in, showing how much people miss Jenna Marbles. At number 6 is FPS Russia. That channel was a blast, quite literally. It was all about pew-pews, explosions, and a guy who sounded Russian. But things got complicated. There were some serious issues that led to the channel taking a break in 2013. One of the crew members was tragically unalived, and that caused some serious problems behind the scenes. Then, when FPS Russia tried to make a comeback, it was short-lived. The star, Kyle Myers, got into trouble with the law in 2017 for having some illegal stuff. Fans were bummed out because they missed those explosive videos. Many hoped for FPS Russia's return, but with legal issues, it seemed unlikely. At number 5 is Ryan Higa. Ryan Higa, the guy behind so many iconic videos like How to Be a Ninja, the Nice Guys Finish Last music video, his Off the Pill rants, and his hit series I Dare You, vanished a while back, leaving many of us, such as myself, yearning for his return. His YouTube fame let him build a solid team, and his channel was a big deal for a long time. But things took a turn when his buddy Sean left. That marked the beginning of a slowdown, and Ryan Higa just wasn't the same without that spark. Then things got even more complicated. With Sean gone and Paco's behavior being unpredictable, the channel took a hit. It all went downhill when some serious accusations cropped up about Paco pressuring someone into doing some things they didn't want to do, and that led to drama and eventually problems for Ryan and the crew. Eventually, Ryan decided to leave YouTube. He was tired of making the same old stuff and wanted to talk about more grown-up stuff. Plus, the pandemic made things a lot tougher with money problems and relying on the crew. Now he pops up on Higa TV, but it's not quite the same. At number 4 is Roman Atwood. Roman was all about making people laugh with his funny videos and tricky pranks. But in 2021, something changed. You see, Roman talked about some seriously creepy stuff happening to him and his family. There were apparently some stalkers, people who followed him around and bothered him. These stalkers would call him out of the blue, send scary messages, and make everybody in Atwood's household feel really unsafe. And then it got worse. At a family member's funeral, someone went as far as trying to plant an explosive. It's just terrifying. After that, Roman decided to step back. I mean, who wouldn't, right? It's like the fun suddenly turned into something scary, like right out of a horror movie. So right now, Roman Atwood has taken a break from YouTube, and hopefully things get better and he'll be back, but I mean, after all that, it seems unlikely. At number 3 is Leafyishere. Leafyishere, also known as Calvin Lee Vale, got the boot from YouTube in 2020. Why? Well, because he crossed the line with YouTube's rules not once, not twice, but 3 times in 3 months. His thing was to mix compliments with insults, which led to YouTube banning him for cyberbullying. He used some pretty nasty words and even talked about attacking people. YouTube has this rule against harassment, and Leafyishere just kept breaking it. They didn't specifically say which videos got him banned, but people pointed fingers at times when he used offensive language, which wasn't cool. Plus, he chatted about doing some violent stuff, which is also not cool. YouTube talked to The Verge and mentioned that they have strict rules against harassment. They remove stuff that breaks those rules when they find out. And if a channel keeps breaking the rules like Leafy did, YouTube just kicks him out. So what happened to Leafyishere. He pushed things too far and got shown the door. At number 2 is Grade A Under A. Grade, where you at, man? Grade A Under A is a YouTuber known for his funny commentary. He was pretty active back in the mid-2010s, but started disappearing from YouTube slowly but surely. In 2017, he took a break due to some personal stuff, but he promised to come back. He did come back in 2019 with some videos about political correctness in sports, but then he vanished again. He teased a return in 2020, talking about antidepressants and losing money because YouTube demonetized his channel over the song he used in his outro and intro. It seemed like he struggled to stick with his promises about regular uploads. In his most recent video, he joked about his hiatus being due to him being pregnant when he returned in 2021, which was a bit confusing, and he hasn't made any splash since then. It's tough to say if he's quit YouTube or if he just can't keep up with a consistent schedule. Fans really miss his humor, including myself, and his unique take on things, and hopefully in 2024, he'll make a real comeback and stick around this time. But who knows? Fingers crossed. At number 1 is Fred, who I put him at number 1, but honestly, I wouldn't mind if he didn't come back, personally. I mean, I like the Fred movie, but John Cena was good in it. Anyways, Fred was a big deal back in the late 2000s, especially if you were a preteen. Fred's voice was everywhere on YouTube. It was comedy gold that even landed him in movies and reality TV shows like iCarly. Then Fred eventually lost his sparkle. By 2014, Lucas threw in the towel on making new Fred episodes. He dabbled in other video ideas, but decided to step away from the whole Fred thing altogether. Now, lots of people, not including myself, miss those Fred days, wondering if Lucas will ever come back to the character or make similar content. His new stuff is okay, but there's something special about the crazy, funny world of Fred that people still remember. It's like having your favorite band change its tune. Sure, new songs might be good, but you miss the old hits. So for 2024, lots of folks are crossing their fingers, hoping Lucas might surprise anyone by reprising his role of Fred and bringing back that magic, that high-pitched magic. As always, if there's a YouTuber who disappeared that you want to come back that you think I missed, let me know down in the comments. This has been AJ with Most Amazing, and I'll catch you all in another video later.